Previously on Pacific Blue.
Today is a day of reason. A day of sanity.
And he got what heroes get. The man armed us up.
John Patrone gave you weapons?
All our money came from dealing rock for Patrone.
He was a drug dealer, too?
Father, a good man is dead.
A man, anyway.
Did you purchase a 30-06 last May at Bowers?
Sure did. Have you ever handled a murder case where all of your sympathy was with the killer?
Your husband said he once knew John Patrone?
Well, sure, I used to date John. You might say Bruce sort of stole me away from him.
John Patrone never forgave Bruce Best. Carol had a daughter. A young, beautiful girl. She was an A student, a model kid who had everything to live for. No drugs or alcohol in her system when she took her life. How does that happen?
Patrone raped her.
And she died carrying a child. Look, guys, if we send this man up, we will regret it for the rest of our lives.
I found the weapon that killed John Patrone. If I turn it in, a man will suffer or die. What do I do, Father?
Officer Cruz, you've been accused of withholding evidence in an ongoing murder investigation. This is a criminal offense.
Officers Granger, Strickland, Harper. Internal Affairs will be interviewing each of you separately concerning charges of abetting a cover-up and hindering an investigation.
Besides obstruction of justice, you're also charged with destroying evidence, interfering with an ongoing police investigation.
Come on, Miss Tucker. You're just loading up on charges to force Bobby into some kind of plea bargain.
I'm doing my job.
Why don't we cut to your best and final offer?
That's simple. Give me Bruce Best for the murder.
And in return?
In return, the DA's office drops criminal charges and throws you back on the mercy of Internal Affairs.
Lieutenant Jessup? You call that mercy?
It won't be Jessup. I've already asked that she be removed from the case because of a blatant personal bias.
You know, Counselor, I'm the key to your whole case. I found the weapon. I discovered the motive.
Don't be ridiculous. Bias or not, Jessup's case is bulletproof, with or without you.
Then why are we here?
Here's my best and final offer. I want Internal Affairs to clear Lieutenant Calloway and everyone else in his unit.
Not my ballpark.
Make it your ballpark. I acted alone. No one else knew.
You're not the one offering deals here, officer.
Without me on the stand, you're gonna look like Marsha Clark with better clothes. What do you say?
Forget obstruction of justice. Forget destruction of evidence. Because the lieutenant is right. Those charges were a frivolous ploy. You're hereby charged as an accessory after the fact murder one in the shooting of John Patrone. I'm gonna burn you to the ground.
You tried to protect me? I thought you hated me.
I did.
I'm glad we got that straight. So what, you had a flash of insight? Realized I was innocent?
You're not innocent. You put John Patrone right in the crosshairs and squeezed the trigger. And I bet you loved it.
If that's what you think, why did you move heaven and earth to find my gun and then just toss it in the canal?
Because I know why you loved it. Gee, Bruce, first time I've ever seen you flinch.
There's two sides to every story, Chris. You don't even have the full picture yet.
Neither do you, Strickland. And you won't, till we see whether or not the four of you have managed to sink TC's entire career.
TC didn't do anything.
It's called command responsibility, Jamie. It happened on his watch. But I'm sure you Mouseketeers never even considered that. I always thought that TC might buy it from a bullet or crash in some terrible bike wreck. But I never dreamed that he would be brought down by four of his own hand-picked people.
Sister, will you give this to the young boy who was here this morning? I believe his name was Tony.
Saw a prisoner of yours today, Father. Bruce Best. He was in one of my jail cells, murder 1.
I'll come right down.
He's not cleared for visitors yet.
He didn't kill anybody. Bruce isn't a murderer.
Gosh, what is it about this guy? Everybody loves him. One of my officers in the cell right next to him for destroying evidence to protect Best. Can you believe that?
Bobby Cruz?
How'd you know?
I'm his confessor.
Cruz confessed the cover-up?
I didn't say that.
No, you never say anything. You just hide behind that sacramental screen while people die and careers get flushed down the toilet.
Stop.
And don't tell me that this is God's will, because God cares a lot more about his children than you do.
Stop it, TC.
And I'll tell you one thing, Father. God did not fire the bullet that killed John Patrone and started this whole train wreck.
It started long before that.
You know all about it, don't you?
When can I see Bruce and Bobby?
Give me some answers and we will go there now.
TC, don't. We've been friends for too long.
This goes way beyond friendship. This is life and death.
What do you think you're doing?
Damn, they ran me over.
What the hell's the matter with you anyway, huh? Didn't you hear we got John Patrone's killer?
That makes me feel all better. The streets are all safe again.
I thought you wanted justice.
Damn straight, it's what we want and it's what we're not getting.
What are you talking about?
You busted a white dude with no record. You got no case.
Says who?
Says everybody. One more time, color dies, white skin walks.
Don't hand me that.
Whatever.
And don't hand me this justice crap either. You're just inconvenienced because your drug connection ate a bullet.
You watch your mouth, cop.
You want a piece of me, huh? Come on. Give me your best shot. Come on.
You stick around for a while, and you're gonna see some real justice.
Are you threatening my suspect?
Whatever.
Bruce? Hi.
You are the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
Just say that you didn't do this.
Carol, it doesn't look good. That rifle of mine that was stolen, turns out that was the gun Patrone was shot with. And I hear this Judge Halloran we've drawn as real tyrant, so...
You're not answering my question.
Carol, how can you even ask me that?
Come on, Bruce, just say it.
You know what kind of man I am.
Just say the word. Say, I did not kill John Patrone.
I did not do anything wrong.
Thank God.